All right. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hello, hello. Good afternoon, everybody. We are thrilled to have you join us today for this exciting webinar as we dig into the game-changing feature of Contractor Loan Pro. That is to give you a competitive advantage of offering instant financing to your customers. We have partnered with Moment to offer an extensive range of loan products to empower you and present your customers with options that are flexible and affordable. So, whether you're a longtime user of our platform or someone new to our community, we're delighted to have you here with us. And we are ready. So, let's begin.
All right. Thank you for that very eloquent introduction, Courtney. So we are going to take a medium deep dive into Contractor Loan Pro today and teach y'all how to lend like pros. So we are going to go over what exactly Contractor Loan Pro is, how to use it, and then most importantly, how to get access to it. So we'll take you on a little bit of a journey here and we will go through the highlights. So first and foremost, we are running with a little bit of a lag. So things are going to run just a little bit slow sometimes. Give us a minute as our internet catches up. So a couple of things that we want to get into first. What exactly is Contractor Loan Pro? Contractor Loan Pro is what is called point of need lending. It means that as you are making a sale, you can use a tool that moves at the speed of internet to offer financing to your customers. Very easy for them to get approved. Very easy application process for your customers, and it does not slow down your sales reps. So they can have a quick 5-minute conversation to explain what Contractor Loan Pro is, what financing options you've made available, and go ahead and present that application to a customer. They can complete it on any internet accessible device and go ahead and get that squared away. So a couple of the highlights of this platform is that it is closed loop funding, which means that if your customer gets approved to finance through you, they cannot take that line of credit anywhere else. They are locked in with you and you alone. Doesn't matter if it's another Contractor Loan Pro contractor working with them. That money is set with you and with that customer, and there's no other way to access it. So you can move forward confidently knowing your customer is not going to shop around for a price and then take that line of credit to someone else. Next, we offer unlimited stage funding, which means that as soon as your customer is approved with financing, you can transact on that line of credit as if it was cash. You can take 100% of that line of credit up front. You can take 50% on signing, 50% on completion. However you normally operate with cash or check, you can operate with Contractor Loan Pro. And then lastly, there are no stipulations from your customers. They're not going to provide tax information. They're not going to provide a copy of their driver's license or any proof of home ownership. And likewise, there is no certificate of completion for you, the contractor. When you request funds from your customer, they simply approve that transaction on their cell phone and you get paid. There is nothing else that needs to happen. You don't have to submit any certificates of completion for any work that you have done. Courtney, is there anything in there that I might have missed or that you want to highlight a little bit more?
So, the unlimited stage funding. So, being able to transact instantly. So, that's also what's nice about it is you can draw any amount up front. So, if you want to take 100% of those funds right away, you absolutely can. You can also kind of have it fit with what your business needs are. So, if you only want to take a certain amount, it's completely up to you. You have full control of that.
Precisely. And a very nice other point is that that line of credit gets activated and can be transacted on, but it is never actually in the hands of your customer. There is an active line of credit. You can transact on that line of credit and they can approve that transaction. There is no other way for that money to be accessed. So that's a very nice feature to it as well. We like to joke that we fund home improvement projects and not jet skis because your customer can't take this money anywhere else. And now a brief overview of how exactly the platform works. So a couple of points of interest. You are going to initially send an application to your customer. They are then going to be presented after they've applied and gotten approved for financing. which is a very quick process on their cell phone or on a tablet or on a laptop. They will see the loan offers that you have made available. Once they have selected one of those, they will move forward to a hard pull on their credit. Courtney, you got somebody having a little bit of a day there?
Yes, I have a dog that just randomly started barking, so I apologize about that.
No, they tend to do that like it's their job.
Gosh, worst coworker, I swear, this one right here. Sorry for interrupting.
Oh, perfectly all right.
I thought another good point is let's say if the customer is not approvable for the amount that they requested. So that's something that's really awesome is they will receive a counter offer within that soft pull. So again, it's not going to be that hard pull decision that will give them the counter decision. That's all on that soft pull.
Yes, precisely. So, yep, as we were saying, you send that application over to your customer. They will complete that application. They will be decisioned instantly. So as quickly as their internet can reset, they will know if they have been approved or declined for that loan. Once they have been approved, they will see again the options that you've made available to them. We have about 30 different products you can choose from. You can really mix and match and really dial this into your market and what your customers would be interested in. They will see all of those options. They will select one from that multi-offer screen. And once they have selected one, they will move forward to a hard pull. It is a complete true soft pull up to that point. They can see all of the loan details. They can see what's going to work for them. They will see their monthly payments. They will see their APR. All of that is completely transparent from the beginning. And from there, they hit select. They'll be moved into a hard pull. We get asked all the time if there's ever any issue going from a soft pull to a hard pull, and we are 100% accurate. You will never get a customer approved for a product or a line of credit on their soft pull and have that change on their hard pull. This is a 100% accurate soft pull. From there, as soon as that customer has been approved for that loan and has accepted that hard pull on their credit, they will be set up with a line of credit. Barring any bad internet, and depending on where you are, you can transact immediately. Otherwise, there's sometimes maybe a 10-minute delay while, APIs catch up and systems catch up if you're maybe out in a slightly more rural area or the Wi-Fi in the home is not that strong. But otherwise, you can transact immediately as if it was cash. And as we were saying before, unlimited stage funding, you can take 100% upfront if you would like to. Anything in there that you want to dig into, Courtney?
No, I think we just need to repeat that soft pull is 100% accurate. I think that is one of the most rarest pieces that we have here. So you're not going to have someone who's pre-approved for $20,000 and then go through that hard pull to receive less funding. That is incredible.
Precisely. Yep, that is a huge deal. Probably one of our most common questions that we get asked, and very important to remember. And make sure that your customers are also feeling confident and comfortable moving into this. It is a true soft pull. It is worry-free. It has no effect on their credit. They can see if they get approved. If they do get approved, they can shop through the options you've made available. Maybe there's not something on there that strikes their interest. You can send them a different set of loan options and they can try again, still with no effect on their credit whatsoever. So they could reasonably apply to this 3 or 4 times to see every different combination of options you might want to present until they finally select one and then take one single hit on their hard pull. So really clean, really easy process for your customers, and most importantly, worry-free to them.
It's all awesome.
Yeah, very good stuff. Lastly, I do want to touch on our products and rates. So as I mentioned, we have somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 different products, but they are broken into 4 different categories, so you don't have to memorize all 30 of them. Most importantly, our 4 categories are fixed rate loans. Those are your standard fixed APR, fixed term. We have same as cash, which would be your promotional loans of no payments for 6 months or no payments for 12 months, 18 months, 24 months, what have you, as well as interest-only payments for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, as you so choose. Those ones are a really nice feature to have for insurance claims. If maybe somebody needs to hassle with their insurance company for a little while, and that's going to take a minute, they can take out one of these same as cash loans. They can pay the project upfront, pay you in full the same day that you complete it, and then they'll have 6 months of no payments, no interest whatsoever, that they can work with their insurance company and get that payment back from them if they need to. We also have fixed payment loans, which are very similar to the fixed rate. It's just that the primary function of them is to keep that payment low and fixed. And then we have true zero interest loans, so completely free money to your customers if you want to offer it. Outside of that, our multi-offer platform lets you offer several loan types to appeal to all customers in your area. So you might be in an area that has a mix of insurance work and maybe high-end retail work. You can offer low interest rate fixed rate loans, as well as 1 or 2 same as cash loans, and make sure that those insurance customers are taken care of, and you have a nice low interest option for your higher end retail customers. It gives you a lot of control over what you can present to your customers. And then our quoting tool can factor in your dealer fees for your quotes automatically. So you don't have to worry about, obviously money costs money. So offering financing does have a cost associated with it. So you can see all of our options here have a dealer fee associated. But once you have selected the options that you want to present to your customers, our tool can just factor that dealer fee in to make sure that you are never taking a loss on those dealer fees. What'd you think, Courtney? Anything else we can dig into here?
No, that's perfect. You hit everything on the head. So that's exactly what I wanted to make sure we got covered.
Perfect. So I'm going to take us into our RoofQuote Pro platform, and we are going to show this in action.
Perfect.
We'll let our screen catch up with us. So here we are in RoofQuote Pro, probably very familiar to a lot of you. We have our dashboard, rep quotes, and then most importantly for today's lesson, financing. So when we click into financing, once you have applied and gotten approved for Contractor Loan Pro, which we'll talk about here in a moment, this is what your screen will look like. You will hit the financing tab, and when you look at the Contractor Loan Pro tab inside of this, you will see all of your recent applications. You will see available transactions below that. And very importantly, you will see this new loan application button here on the top right. The first thing that I want to do is show you how simple and straightforward it is to get an application to your customer and get that customer approved. So all you would need to do to send out your first loan application is click this new loan application button. A dialog box is going to pop up once our internet catches up with us. And you will be asked to input either the email address or the phone number for the customer who is interested in financing. Once you have done that, you will select if you want to send them your base package of finance products, or if you want to send them a promo code of select products that you have previously put together. Once that is complete, you will simply hit send, and that customer will receive an application in their email or texted to their phone number. They will follow the link in that application, and then I'm going to show you exactly what that application will look like on the customer's side. We're going to go full screen to make sure everybody can see us here. All right. So your customer will get either an email address, an email, or a text message with a link to this application, and it will pull them in here. I think our internet's kind of sloppy just a bit. It will bring them into this application. It will let them know that it is worry-free shopping. It will let them know that it is a soft pull on their credit to get pre-approved. They will put in the amount that they want to fund. Courtney, is this going as jumpy for you as it is for me?
It is, but I'm sure it's just because maybe we're streaming or like
Yeah,
going
that's what I was
live.
thinking. I just want to make sure that we can actually see what these pages look like.
It's like you'll have to pause it like immediately.
Maybe I can just scrub it.
There we go.
They'll be requested the amount that they need to borrow. From there, they'll input that, move to the next page. We will ask them for their phone number and their email address, either or, whichever one that they did not receive the application on. So if you send them through the email, we're going to confirm their phone number. If you send them by their phone number, we're going to confirm their email address. From there, they will receive a 6-digit code that we will use to confirm their identity. So it's the same person's email address and the same person's phone number who is sending this over to us. They'll punch in that 6-digit code, and then they will proceed with the rest of the application with their street address, their social security number, their date of birth, and their annual household income. Once that has been submitted, they will confirm that information.
And just as quickly, like as they just refresh, this stuff is just that quick.
Yeah, much faster than my internet is being right now. That is for sure. That is for sure. These streams definitely put a burden on the internet. They will confirm that information, and as soon as they hit next, we'll go through the actual checking of their credit on that soft pull. It moves again as fast as their internet can move. And then congratulations, they will be presented with the offers that you have chosen. So they will see a drop-down list of the same as cash products you presented, the fixed payment products you presented, fixed rate, or if you have decided to present any zero interest products. From there, they can click on each of these and they will see an expanded view of the individual product types that you've made available. So they will see the same as cash loan with their monthly payments during the interest only period, and then their monthly payments after that interest only period. They could click these 3 dots here to get detailed information about that loan product. First and foremost, we want to make sure that everything is transparent on your side and on the customer's side from the very beginning. So we want to give them all of this information up front. We want to make it available and we want to make it obvious to them so they know exactly what they are walking into. And we know that they are not walking into it with doubts, questions, or hesitations. So again, on this fixed payment product, we're doing the same thing. We're going to let them know during the promotional period, every single one of these products has a promotional period, during which time you can transact on the line of credit. After that promotional period, we will show the regular standard payments that they will see every month.
And that promotional period starts the day of the loan, correct, Justice?
Yes, so that promotional period starts the day that they are approved for financing. Their payments and when those come due is based on the time of their first transaction.
Okay.
Yep. So your customer is not responsible for transacting on this or for paying back this loan until they have actually made a payment. If they decided to cancel the project altogether and they never transacted on this line of credit, they don't have to do anything. They can just wait and the line of credit will go away on its own. They can call and cancel it if they want to, but there is no need. If it's not transacted on, they're not responsible for anything. So they'll follow through, they'll read through the options that you've made available, they will make a selection. And once they have done that, they will choose which one they want to move forward with. They will press the next button, and this will ask them if they are sure and if they want to proceed with a hard pull. Once they do that, again, as fast as their internet can refresh, they will move from that soft pull to a hard pull. They will get a finalizing page, making sure that they really confirm all of this, make sure that they're comfortable with it. We will remind them what their payments are going to be, what their APR is, and what their promotional period is. And once they have accepted this loan agreement, once they have accepted this loan agreement, you are free to start transacting with them. And this is getting us so slow. I'm going to step away from this because now we've gotten this part done. Now we are out of this part. So we can just get it away from us and maybe it'll stop slowing us down. But that is as quick and easy as it is to get your customers approved for financing. Even with me talking over it and pausing and with the bad internet, we only spent about 3 to 5 minutes on that application. A customer doing it on their own cell phone in their home, comfortable with good internet, can run through that in about 2 minutes. They can get their answer figured out, then they can be presented with the options you've made available, and they can move forward. And as soon as that line of credit is approved, they can transact. It is an extremely powerful tool that makes financing as quick and simple as cash. It's really, really incredible, and we are really proud to be able to offer it to you.
And just as a good reminder, when they transact, so let's say as a merchant at ABC Company, I go and I request some funds and I get that. How quickly does that get deposited into the merchant's account?
Those are same day, next day ACH transfers. So if you can get that transaction to happen before 2 p.m. Eastern time, those funds will be sent to your account same day. If it is after 2 p.m. Eastern time, that will be the following business day. So Friday afternoon through the weekend, all of that's coming through Monday morning. Otherwise, as quickly as you can get it done, you can see those in the same afternoon.
That's so awesome.
Which, and then again, I know as close to cash as we can get it.
No kidding. That is very quick. I don't think that there's a lot of merchants or at least financial institutions that do it that quickly. And that's what's so nice about being able to be partnered with Moment. And I know a lot of questions that I get too is someone able to finance their deductible? Now that we're seeing insurance deductibles increase pretty big, is that something that a customer would be able to do?
Absolutely. Yep. We can finance as low as $3,100. The trick of it is, though, if somebody did for any reason want to finance $2,000, they can request $3,100, get approved for $3,100. They're only responsible for the money that they spend. So if you only charge them $2,000 for that deductible and then deal with the insurance company, you can do that just fine. You charge them $2,000, that's all they're responsible for. So there's a way around it, but we do set a minimum at $3,100 that they can request. But it is perfectly fine with us for you to use that to finance a deductible. Not a problem at all. We're seeing it become far and far more common. At least in Texas, where I am, deductibles are going up significantly, and I would not be surprised to see that happen throughout the rest of the country, throughout the rest of the year.
Same. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate you being able to give us all this information. You are very knowledgeable, so I appreciate you being a part of this. And we're excited about Contractor Loan Pro. If anyone out there has any questions or, before they start their application, you can absolutely reach out to help@rufel.com. You can also reach out to Courtney or Justice. So we are happy to help you guys in any way. If there are any questions, even in the process of transacting, anything like that, we're here to help you guys. And that's all I've got. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Again, it's help@rufel.com. We are waiting for any requests that you guys have.
Yeah, I would say not only happy to help, but excited to help. We are trying to push this, trying to get this into as many hands as possible. It is an extremely valuable tool that you can use, even if you don't typically offer financing, even if your sales team doesn't always present financing as a primary way of doing business. Having that available to your customers and letting them know from the very beginning, when they go to your website and when they use the instant quote tool, if the financing is presented to them and shows a monthly price, you never know. That might be the deciding factor for a customer who would have kept shopping around, but saw that you presented financing from step one and were transparent about it. That might just win you a deal. And in any case, always nice to have something in your back pocket, something to use just in case. You never know when a customer is going to need it, or when somebody's just going to prefer it, whether they need it or not.
Awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Courtney. And I reckon we'll see everybody next week.
See you next week.